remove propaganda, remove all of the music and everything. Under natural circumstances, the majority of women would reject the majority of males, and the majority of males would have money.
Real life. It ain't real life. Just real life street stars. You know what time it is.
Yeah.
What would you say about they say a woman can't control her emotions? Mm-hmm. Do you believe that's true?
Yes and no. Okay, because you've heard the saying mind over matter, right?
Yep.
So that means if you tap into the mind space, you have the ability to control the body, but you got to be able to tap into the mind space. The problem is women don't have the knowledge to even tap into the mind space to control their emotions. They have no earthly idea that the emotions that they feel actually come from seminal fluid. They don't understand how strong seminal fluid is and how it physiologically changes their body and their mentality.
What is that you're saying, seminal fluid? Explain that.
Seminal fluid, okay, so you have two parts of ejaculation. You got the semen and then you got the sperm. The sperm is what fertilizes the egg. And that's only like 5% of seminal fluid. The other semen, this is a whole chemical concoction that actually comes from the male's brain down his spine. And this actually alters women's physiology, right? And it brings down their DNA defenses, right? Which makes them more emotional. And it also triggers, every time a male has sex with a woman, it triggers that oxytocin to come out. By women not understanding the nature and the biology of a man, if they understood that and tapped into the mind space, they could control more of how they respond to men. But because they don't know that, they are totally subjected to the physiological changes that happen when they come in contact with seminal fluid.
So if a man has intercourse with a woman, he's breaking down her barriers?
Yes.
But that's technically the natural order of things.
No, it's not the natural order of things.
Oh, okay.
No, it's not.
Oh.
It's not, right? This is something that the woman would have to allow under natural circumstances. Remove patriarchy, remove all of the laws, law enforcement, remove propaganda, remove all of the music and everything. Under natural circumstances, the majority of women would reject the majority of males, and the majority of males would have money, status, or fame, or any of that. And so now you would be totally dependent upon your genetic viability, and the majority of males would not make it. And if you bring this up to a higher level humanistic way of thinking, even if you looked at the top male, right? That male would get the privilege of being around the majority of women, and the weak male who couldn't elevate, who couldn't show that he was mentally powerful, disciplined, he would fail. He wouldn't make it, right? And that's just a reality of it. And what's happening right now is that the population is overloaded, the grid is overloaded, and a lot of males who were supported by patriarchy when they gave men women are getting their rights now. And the artificial mechanisms are falling, and a lot of these dudes who were given things ain't giving it no more, and they can't function in a competitive environment. They don't know how to do it, and they're upset, they're mad, because they feel entitled to jobs. They feel entitled to promotion. They feel entitled to sex. They feel entitled to family. But men ain't supposed to be given nothing. The male's ultimate nature and job is survival of the fittest. He either survives or he dies. Too many people are trying to protect the male from his ultimate nature. Sink or swim.